Over in Myanmar, when Aung San Suu Kyi was deposed in February, it triggered a mass uprising of daily protests. Bloody crackdowns by the junta and economic turmoil followed. Choi Won-jong takes a look back as well as what may lie ahead for Myanmar.
Demonstrators in Myanmar hold up 3 fingers as a symbol of unity, and pro-democracy chants fill the streets. And since the military coup 100 days ago, hundreds of people have been brutally killed on these streets and some in their homes. Protesters have organized armed groups they call People's Defense Forces to protect civilians from the military. But since the coup, the nation's economy has been in freefall. The World Bank predicts that Myanmar's GDP will backtrack 10% this year. In that regard, the military's internet restrictions have been no help. A former UN official noting the damage done says nearly 13% of the companies in Myanmar have stopped doing business entirely.
Political instability had a stronger negative impact on families in just 2 months than a whole year of the pandemic.
International sanctions led by the EU and the US have stepped up pressure on the junta. The leaders from ASEAN held summit on the Myanmar crisis last month. The 5-point statement they issued, calling for an end to the violence, yielded no commitment from the coup leaders. But some say this was a tentative starting point.
The international community must act now to prevent this from happening. The world must recognize the historic and inter-ethnic government of national unity as the only legitimate government, while pressuring the military with sanctions, an arms embargo, and a push for justice.
Above all, she said this means never giving recognition to junta through international organizations like the UN. An activist from Burma speaking anonymously said that coup will eventually lead to civil war.
More people are believing that civil war is eventually the only option left. Civil war is indeed not the choice of the Burmese people, but that's what the military regime wants it to look like.
Since the coup, more than 3,800 people have been arrested, charged, or sentenced, and more than 780 people have been killed, including children as young as 6. Choi Won-jong, Arirang News.